Hey Hatchlings, it's DragonFaether and welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, it's going to be a little bit more of a somber topic as I wanted to talk about the recent passing away of Dolores Chapman, aka TipToeChick, here on YouTube. Those of you guys who may have been watching the YouTube pagan community for a while, you'll know that Dolores, or Dee, was one of the first people to truly post videos about witchcraft and start educating people about Wicca and herbs and magic and all of these wonderful things. And I myself was one of the many who were touched by her videos, and my channel today might not even exist if it wasn't for her content, because she was one of the first witches that I found on YouTube who taught me about witchcraft, who taught me about how magic can be real, how to explore Wicca and explore the magic within yourself. And she is one of the most incredible content creators, and I am very sad to see her gone. For those of you guys who don't know, she passed away in a car accident on the 28th of October. If not, it was the 29th. It was confirmed by her sister on Facebook that she did indeed pass away. So I heard a little bit about it being circled around on the internet, and I didn't really believe it at first. I was just so shocked. I wanted to wait until I had more information, until I actually made the decision to incorporate her into my ritual for Samhain and to make sure that it really did happen before I made a video. For those of you guys who may not know, on YouTube we've had some generations of witches being creators for the community, and while we have so many brand new wonderful faces these days, I kind of wanted to just talk about the older creators that may not be around anymore and how they have shaped the platform and really set the scene for the witchy community to thrive as it does today. When I first started learning about witchcraft, I was around 11, 12, 13, and I didn't start identifying as a witch until I was 13 and started practicing witchcraft until then, but I did a lot of research with videos first and foremost, and TipToeChick was one of the first people who I encountered, along with Charming Pixie Flora, Witch on the Rocks, now Samantha Vines, or Vines I believe, and as well as the Shoe Whisperer, Akasha Wolf, Holistic Alchemy, and all of these wonderful creators were really the ones who inspired me to share my journey online and to share my voice and my magic with YouTube. For a long time, I wasn't sure if magic was real or not, because when I grew up, I had a very strong connection to the mythical world, and I kind of lost that as time went on. I was very connected to the mythical world when I lived in Colorado. As I was born in Colorado, I moved out here to Cali when I was around 5, and from 5 to 7, I really truly went through a lot of things that were traumatic for me in my life that made me lose my connection with magic. And only did I really rediscover it when I started watching these videos and of course started reading books, but the videos came first because I was so easily able to find them just by googling witchcraft on YouTube or Wicca on YouTube, and lo and behold, TipToeChick was there. I remember when I was a little girl, about 13, 14, I would just binge watch her videos, and I loved how she was like, "Hey tubies," and I just couldn't stop watching. And every single time I watched her videos, I truly felt inspired. I felt full of wonder and full of magic. I always admired how bright her smile was. I know a lot of people don't really like the emotional videos, or they're like, "Oh, don't cry on camera," but this loss has been very emotional for me, because it's like, I might not have never met the hatchlings without her, you know? And that's why I'm making this video, because I just wanted to share how much magic she gave my life and how much I truly loved her. Even though I never met her, I've never felt so sad and overcome with emotion from the loss of someone who I've never met. And I know that many of you out there who've been on the YouTube community for so many years will know that TipToeChick has been here for 10 plus years. She has really set the stage for the content creators of today. We have so many brand new fresh faces making incredible content about witchcraft that our community is truly blessed, but I can feel the hole in our soul right now from this loss. I also wanted to make this video to bring light to how you can support their family, because while thoughts and prayers and love and light and all of that is great, and holding, you know, candle lighting ceremonies for her and all of that is amazing, losing someone is an expensive process and it's an emotional process. And I just wanted to leave the link to the GoFundMe for the funeral costs for TipToeChick down below. Please donate as much as you can. I've donated as much as I can, and I just hope that, you know, if enough of us can like donate a couple dollars here or there, then we can help make this an easier time for her family. In the meantime, I just wanted to share how much she has shed light in my life and how much magic she has given me. With it being around sound time and with it happening so close, this is the season to celebrate death and to honor the dead and to welcome them in our lives and in our homes, and, you know, show respect and give them offerings and dance with them and celebrate with the dead as the veil between our worlds was thinnest. And, you know, sometimes even when you know all those things, you know, even when you know that it's the time to honor their memory and to celebrate with them and to call them back here, you know, it's still hard to do sometimes, and it's still hard to understand that, yes, you know, the ones that we love, the ones that inspire us, the ones that push us to be the best we can be, do pass away too. And sometimes it's tragically, and it can really mess us up. That's why I wanted to make this video sharing how much I love her and how much she really enchanted my little tween-age witchy butt into practicing magic. And she was one of the people who inspired me to start following Wicca, since when I first started practicing magic, I really started with Wicca. I didn't really start with like just witchcraft or anything like that. I was really called towards Wicca being a religion that focused on the god and the goddess, because when I was raised Mormon, I always was questioning about the goddess, and whenever I did, I kind of got shit from the people in my church. So I really wanted to shed some light on how TipToeChick was one of the most reliable sources for me when I was so young about Wicca. And she is an incredible content creator, and I'm so grateful that her videos will be left up. So if you want to go watch any of her videos, maybe have a binge watching spree in her honor and her memory, please go check out her channel linked below and subscribe, because she's incredible. And before TipToeChick passed away, she talked about wanting to get her business off the ground and make a comeback on YouTube and start creating again, and now it'll never happen. And that in itself just really breaks my heart. And I've never lost somebody so sudden like that before. All the losses that I have been gradual losses. Losses, no matter how they happen, are horrible either way. You know, it's a part of life. It's rough to be separated from, you know, the physical embodiment of these beings, of these humans, of these people who you love and cherish. And it's really important to remember that no matter what, TipToeChick will always be with us in our heart. She will live on in our community, and she's going to continue to inspire people. You know, now that she's gone, she's still gonna help impact people's lives, to help them learn about magic and Wicca and herbs and the craft, and it just really opens your eyes, you know, to how precious this life is. And any of those dreams that you want to make come true, now is the time to start. And it just reminded me how disconnected I was from my practice and how much I feel like I haven't been doing the things that I love. And it just reminded me that now is the time for me to truly dive into my passions and my craft, and to love unconditionally, you know, even the family members who may be harder to love, even the friends who may drive me insane sometimes. It's the time to truly live one moment at a time and be grateful for now, because all we have is now, you know? It's so rough sometimes. Silence is the only thing that you have. It can be so dark to lose somebody. It can be life-altering and life-changing, and your life may never be the same. But let's remember all the incredible things that Dolores has done for our community. And thank you so much, TipToeChick, for making your videos, because without you, I don't know if I would have learned as much about magic that I know today. I don't know if I would have ever made a YouTube channel, decided that I have a voice, that I wanted to discover if magic was real for myself and share the journey with those online. I don't know if that would have happened if it wasn't for you, so I have you to thank for this amazing community that I have been introduced to, and for the inspiration to practice magic, and for the inspiration to share my magic with the world, even though sometimes people might disagree with it or might call me crazy things, or I might make it into cringe compilations. But it's like, you, my friend D, you're the one, you know, you're the one who really was the catalyst for me to be like, it's okay to be a witch. It's okay to practice magic, and it is real. So for you, I'll always have to thank for that. If you can donate even just a little bit, $1, $5, maybe 20 or 50 if you can, to her GoFundMe for the funeral costs and expenses that comes when someone passes away. It will be the first link in the description down below, so please, please, please go donate even a little bit if you can, because every little bit counts. It's hard to know where all these funds are going to come from, how you're going to pay for this and for that, on top of grieving and losing somebody. It's a lot to go through, and I just wanted to shout that out so the community here that has been inspired by her, that has been created in her honor, and you know, I wouldn't have, you know, made my channel if it wasn't for her videos and for other witches like her on the internet. I would have never thought that it was possible for me to be a YouTuber. I will be forever grateful for that, and I just wanted to say thank you. I love you, and you will always be in my heart and in my craft, and I will always keep you close to me because you are one of the best, one of the most inspirational, independent, funny, sassy, magical people I have ever seen. So I am very grateful that we got to have you here on the community, and that we got to, you know, experience your joy and your magic and your videos. And thank you for just being. You know, thank you for just being. Thank you for watching if you chose to stick around for the whole video. All the information that you need to know will be linked down below. I will include a link to her channel and some of her favorite videos of mine as well if you want to watch them. And please, please, please show your support however you can. And I will try to respond to every comment in this video, just so we can really truly come together during this difficult time for many of us, and just be here for each other, and sending endless love and light to all of you guys always. And remember that our time is short and you never know when it's going to be over, so don't waste one moment of your time. You know, do what you love what you do, and share that love with all around you. Until next time, stay geeky, cheeky, and freaky, little hatchlings. But I love you more than you could ever understand. Much love to you, TipToeChick, and we'll see you soon in the next life. Blessed be, and bye, everybody.